Hey Scorpio, welcome back. I hope that you're well. To any new viewers, welcome. I am Simone, the Moon Goddess. This is your June month ahead. All right, let's see what are the general themes surrounding you for the month of June. I hope that you're well and resting when necessary, taking care of yourself and your spirit. All right, and I want to say thank you so much for your love and your support. Thank you for any donations that you might have sent or for any bookings. I am grateful to you, and for all of the beautiful comments that I received in my last video. I needed it, so thank you for cheering me on. I appreciate y'all. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what's the general theme for June. What's the general theme for June for beautiful, wow, soulmates? Scorpio is your card for June. Wow, so this is a love reading, I am assuming. I mean, soulmates could be family, friends. Doesn't have to be romantic, all right? But somebody holds the key to your heart. I didn't mention this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Somebody holds the key to your heart here. Somebody's supporting you, truly supporting you. At the bottom of the deck, it says breathe. All right, so remember, your breath is your connection to the all, okay? It's your connection to your spiritual team. It's your connection to truth. It aligns you to your truth. All right, so connect to your breath in June. All right, and pay attention to any messages that you might be receiving. It might be the most random messages, whether it's something you might be watching, music, you know, you overhear a conversation and it aligns with your experience. Just pay attention to some messages. There might be a message that's repeating itself over and over to you, and you might be ignoring it or just not paying attention, just not noticing it or recognizing it as a message. So pay attention. All right, let's get into some tarot. If any of you are interested in connecting with me for a reading, my details are in the description box below. All of my social media is down below. My tarot wish list, ways to donate, all down below. All right, what's the message you want me to share with Scorpio for the month of June? Scorpio, when your own card shows up, this happened for Leo. This is amazing. So first card is the Queen of Wands. Okay, you have the Sun and you have the Death card, which is your card. Like I said, the Sun showed up for Leo. That's their ruler. Wow, you got the Chariot showing up here. The Hierophant. These are the same cards that showed up for Leo. It's amazing how these cards are repeating themselves. And I've shuffled. Down the middle is the Page of Wands. So again, that makes me think that there might be some kind of message that you're receiving that you're not paying attention to. Because when I see this, it makes me think of, you know, the guys, the people on the when you're waiting, like on the tarmac, right? When you're waiting to take off, those guys that direct the planes. Whenever I see this card, it makes me think of that. It's like neon flashing sign. What are you not paying attention to, Scorpio? And it's right under the Sun. So for me, that's like the Sun is illuminating, isn't it? The Sun brings things to light. There's no hiding in the Sun. So pay attention, my loves. All right. And this might also be a direction towards your soulmate. Right? Your soulmate. This might be a direction towards your soulmate. You're being asked to be confident this month as well. You hold a lot of power here. You hold a lot of power to make things change. Be careful with your words, because what I'm getting is that whatever you speak or envision or write has a potential to create change. Could be almost instantaneously. Because you got this Queen of Wands and then the Chariot is right under it. And the Chariot is movement. You see how you see this movement. You see the power in this card. So be mindful of how you direct your energies. You have to be confident in June, my loves. And a message that I got for Leo as well is that there's a lot to learn from children. The Queen of Wands is looking directly at the sun, so it's almost as if she's watching them. Or it could even be a message about going back to your inner child and what does your inner child need? What does your inner child need to hear in order to heal? Also, when we're children, there's no fear. Children they'll go full steam ahead. They don't understand failure. So there's a lot to learn from children here. You're being also asked to step into your powers and to step into the power that Scorpio holds naturally of regeneration. That's what y'all do. Y'all are constantly regenerating and rebirthing and constantly turning over. New skin, always. And there's so much power in that. Don't let that make you, don't be afraid of that. Don't feel diminished by that. That's truly power. And in you connecting to your spirituality is what's also creating that change. Right? The Hierophant is very much about spirituality and higher learning, expansion, a sense of grounding as well, a sense of knowing that you are earth, and earth is you, and there's no separation, you know. All right, let's clarify. Tell me about the Page of Wands. For some of you, you might be connected to a fire sign. Maybe that's the page. Maybe that's why the Page of Wands is here, because there's a message coming through for you from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Tell me about the Page of Wands for Scorpio. You got the Chariot reversed. All right, so you got the Chariot and the Chariot reversed. So when it comes to this Page of Wands, whatever this message is, it might make you feel stagnant or blocked in some way. Maybe for some of you, you need to end something with a fire sign or a fired up type of person. Maybe there's no movement when it comes to a fire sign. Maybe some of you need to tap into the fire within your chart, your birth charts. Tell me about the Page of Wands. You got King of Coins here. So you might be feeling as if there's no movement when it comes to your money or how you want to build something. There could also be no movement when it comes to an earth sign. So Libra, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. There's a real sense of defending, putting up a wall. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Because I'm now realizing that there are two fire energies here, a page and a queen. You got King of Cups and Ten of Swords. So there might be you all might be taking powers to end something here. Maybe with a King of Cups. So this is now Pisces, could be another Scorpio or Cancerian. There's something you're ending here. There's also a sense of you ending how you've been blocking yourself. And you're balancing your emotions. And stop hiding your emotions. Stop saying you're okay when you're not. Let people know so they can help you. Let your soulmates connect to your soulmates. there's power in asking for help. I feel like I'd say this to Scorpio all the time. I feel like that's where movement can happen. Tell me about the Chariot here. You got the Fool. So there's change coming here. All right. But again, be mindful that whatever those changes are, that you're supported authentically. All right. Also, with the change, you might want things to happen so quickly that you don't pay attention. You don't take caution. Like, change can happen, but you have to be cautious as well. So don't go backing off a cliff. You know, you want change, but be mindful of the steps that you're taking. And also with this change, it might happen so quickly that you might miss details along the way. It might not be down to you. It might just be that things are happening so quickly. Changes are coming so quickly that you don't have enough time to pay attention to the details, like reading the fine print. Remember, retrograde season, we're in retrograde season. So pay attention to the small details, the finite details, all right? Everything might not be clear, but take time to pay attention, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you are trapping yourself again in another cycle. Why is the Sun here? You got the Knight of Swords reverse. So there we go. Don't rush into things, right? The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the tarot deck. So when you see it reverse, it's a sense of no movement or things slowing down. So when it comes to the Sun and the Knight of Swords, you might be seeing something here when it comes to an air sign now. You got people all throughout your reading as well, Scorpio. There's a lot of people in your reading. You got King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, King of Coins. Now you got a Knight of Swords. So some of these people are your soulmates and some are not. And that's where you need to be discerning when it comes to your connections in June. All right. There's a slowdown here. Maybe this is to allow you to enjoy the goodness of life and to go back to your inner child, to have fun and stop being so heavy, you know, or stop focusing on the heaviness. Lighten your load in some way, right? You got a 10 of Coins here. So for me, there is beauty and prosperity coming for you, but you have to connect to that energy and align with it. Your scope might be a little skewed at the minute. Tell me about the Death card for Scorpio. The High Priestess. Y'all saw how that flipped out, right? I hope y'all saw the High Priestess with your Death card. So there's change and transformation coming, but it might be hidden at the minute. Remember, we are kind of like in between with all the cosmic energy that's happening. There's an in between here. What does the High Priestess know? Knight of Coins. Slow and steady wins the race here. All right. Justice at the bottom. What does the High Priestess know? Page of Staffs, another person, and 7 of Staffs. I feel like this is about you trusting. I feel like there's a lot of support around you. You got a lot of soulmates around you, but you got to trust. You got to trust that they're actually supporting you. And if you're unsure, connect spiritually to your team to guide you divinely. I feel like there are a lot of people around you supporting, but you might be suspicious in some way. You might also be trying to do things on your own, which is all well and good, but you got support. So don't drain yourself trying to do everything on your own. Tell me about this Hierophant. Temperance. Now, considering you got a Page of Staffs here and the Seven of Staffs, that's all fire energy. For your Hierophant and Temperance, both about spirituality. Both energies, because Temperance is connected to Sagittarius. So both about spirituality, both about higher learning, divine knowledge. Okay, expansion. Traveling outside of your comfort zone. Some of you might be looking to travel as well. There's a need to balance though. There's a need to balance experience and intuition. All right, so you're using your experiences to not repeat certain cycles, but also you got to trust your intuition on things here. Here's a King of Staffs. So Scorpio, y'all got a lot of people in your story. Soulmates. They're all soulmates. Some of them not. You got to determine who is and who isn't. But generally, you have a lot of supportive energies. What's the word of advice for Scorpio in June? I'm sure that's the Hierophant. What's the word of advice? You got King of Cups here again. So is that you or is that another water sign? The Hierophant, I told y'all, word of advice, connect to your spirituality, ground yourself, connect to nature. Okay? There's again rebirth happening here. And your inner child has a lot to tell you. You got the Moon reverse with the Sun. So truth coming to the surface. Things, truth and illusions falling away. You got the Eight of Pentacles here. All right, so that speaks about being picky and choosy about, I just flipped over a love card and it says keep an open mind. Be picky and choosy about where you direct your energies, about how you go about doing your tasks, how you go about attracting your money, who you connect with, who you trust, the steps you take to draw in the energies you want into your life. Be picky and choosy. All right, you got the Four of Pentacles here. So there's power in you being discerning, and there's power in you, power that's being given to you to build that reality that you truly desire here. Remember, your first card is the Queen of Wands. The first card is the most powerful energy. And she's confident. She's very aware of her powers. She's actually quite a seductive energy as well. He, however it works for you. This is a very seductive energy. There's power in that. What's the final outcome here for Scorpio in June? You got Seven of Wands reverse. All right, Seven of Wands reverse. You got the Ace of Swords. So that's truth. The Seven of Wands, you might be feeling a little rocky. You got the Nine of Cups reverse and the Five of Cups. So there might be a little bit of unhappiness or walking away from something. I feel as if you're walking away from whatever has been draining you. If it's connected to a soulmate, okay then. Could be aspects within your life. There's truth happening here though. And there's a sense of you using your voice and using your truth. There's a real sense of focus as well. And open communication is coming as well. So where you might have been feeling as if you're not getting the answers that you're seeking, that's coming to the forefront. Children. How crazy that I spoke about children, right? Children, your love life is being affected by children. So this could be either children in your life. Maybe you're learning something from children. For some of you, this is your inner child or your person that you might be thinking about. For some of you, this soulmate connection could be a child, right? Soulmates could be family, friends, lovers. For some of you, you might be having a child with a soulmate. Or your soulmate you just found out one of your soulmates having a child. There's some truth coming here when it comes to children though. And again, this might be you going back to your inner child to heal. Remember, retrograde. So this might be work that's happening without you even taking steps to do so. It's just a natural occurrence because of the energies that we are experiencing. Right? As above, so below. So you might be getting memories from your childhood, or you might be gaining your enthusiasm from childhood dreams, you know, oh, when I grow up, I want to do this or do that. You know, you might be going back to that type of energy. I'm going to have one card for Scorpio. Thank you. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So I don't know what that's connected to, Scorpio. Drop a comment below and let me know if this is resonating with you. Oftentimes I say your commitment to self is being tested, your truth, your commitment to speaking your truth, expressing how you feel, expressing your needs. How committed are you to your healing? How committed are you to lightening your load and being rebirthed and renewed? Step out of your comfort zone, my loves. North Node. All right. Let me see. Let me pull. Can I have one card for Scorpio, please? Thank you. So your card is name your higher self. All right. So I don't know if some of you have been working on connecting to your higher self lately. Your higher self is just you on another dimension, another level. They've been there. They've done that. Which is why you have so much you can learn from your higher self. Now, in order to feel more connected to your higher self, or less like it's some kind of separation even, is by giving it a name, giving your higher self a name, and then speaking to your higher self. Watch how your answers are answered. Watch how your questions are answered. Watch how you somehow just receive messages by speaking to your higher self and connecting to your higher self. I'd ask you to research this, look into connecting to your higher self, even understanding what your higher self is. All right, look into that. All right, let me pull one money card and then we'll wrap it up for you. Thank you very much. Your card is, there is no shortage of money or time. All right, and it says there is no shortage. And any attention to shortage of something wanted will always produce negative emotion within you, because your guidance is letting you know that you have strayed from your broader basic understanding of abundance and well-being. Whether you are focused upon the shortage of money or seeing yourself as having only so many years to live, and so each day that is expended is one day closer to the end of your years, that feeling of decline is contrary to your broader understanding of the eternal nature of your being. There's no shortage, all right? You are infinite. You've been here and you continue to be. Energy never dies, right? All right, so my loves, that is your message for June. Remember to breathe. Take those deep breaths, connect to your self, your inner self, your spirit. Feed your spirit, all right? Until next message, my loves. Bye.